Boop, boop, shing, tada! Hello, this is Angge and it's the first week of August. Nakakaaliw naman, nakalimutan kong first week na ng August. Anyway, ilang araw na lang. Hahatungan na ako. I'm scared. I'm low-key panicking pero hopefully this month all in. I really have to all in na this month. Honestly, muntik ko na makalimutan mag-record kasi before I open this software to record my app, nag-aasikaso na ako ng setup kong bago for online review. And guys, does it sound privileged if I told you my laptop is dying na, naghihingalo na siya? As in, legit. I will have, I don't have a thin laptop. I have a laptop that has its own lock and it's very thick. It could pass as a textbook. And I'm still using it. I mean, I resumed using it, so there's that. I hope I survive using that. And then this tablet then. Oh my god, I pity this tablet a lot. Honestly, I was thinking of discussing about grief now kasi the theme last week or yun this week. Technically kasi ilang araw parang from August sa August. Mostly from July yung days. I was thinking of talking about grief but then I realized na it kinda makes sense na may 40 days yung Catholics when it comes to grieving kasi when I was pondering about it this week, it was very very emotional. I'm like, no, I don't think I can speak clearly about that now. So, since the next thing that I was liking this week, aside from planning for this month, which I did in Love and Deep Space journal, it's cool. My cousin kinda laughed na I was using it for everything and I was like, I have to. It's my positive reinforcement. So aside from that, I did mention before na there's a Honkai Star Rail song that I was into na naalala kong kanta nga pala yan sa Honkai Star Rail. And it's Robin's song, sung by Chevy, titled Had I Not Seen the Sun. I almost forgot which part of the game did this song play kasi I believe this is the last song played in the Penacony arc. Parang background music siya nung parting ways na sila nung main character at saka nung na-meet niyang character dun sa world na yun. And hindi ko napansin masyado yung lyrics kasi it's really just background ambience dun sa setting. And when I listened to the lyrics one time kasi syempre I'm the person who's like, if people ask me what my favorite genre is, I'll be like, no, I don't have a favorite genre. If it's recommended to me, I'll still listen to it. If I like it enough, I will stalk the album first, and if I like the album, then the artist. Kinda like that. First of all, I would probably put a disclaimer here kasi in my schooling years, when we make a report or review about a certain literary content, we have to associate it to the author and then it's real life context. I will not be doing that here. I will be just talking about how I felt about the song. So, disclaimer, this is not something you can use for a report about a literary content. As I have mentioned nga, I would honestly listen to anything as long as it's something that's on my feed or recommended to me some way, shape, or form. So when this song was recommended, I listened to it, of course. And it's kinda ironic kasi nung nirecommend siya sa akin ng YouTube for listening purposes, yung mga random song na biglang nagpa-pop up sa feed mo if it's curated enough for you. It was when it was a time of grieving, which I find very interesting na yun yung pinapatugtog. So, when I was listening to it, it really kinda hit hard on me in a way na probably not as intended no song. Anyway, the song is a ballad, so it may or may not be a cup of tea of anyone or everyone. And if I'm not mistaken, most of the lyrics in this song is in reference to some of Emily Dickinson's work and writing techniques and habit. I could be wrong, so don't take my word for that. Pero I am assuming na this is the same style of writing with Emily Dickinson, given na when I was reading her lyrics sa kanyang album and then this one, it has the same writing style kasi. As I have mentioned, I'm not really the person who actively listens to ballad songs. However, if I had a school, this is something I would probably use or give the graduating students as their graduation song. So I hope that gives context to the song without me having to play it here. Right now, I'm currently skimming the lyrics again, and I just listened to the song a while ago. Then, whenever I listen to the lyrics or read about it, it's giving off the vibe na we will part ways, pero there's a hope that we will be meeting again with those people. Kasi may lyrics dito which kinda read na, will our paths converge neath the sun, a silent desire and melody song. Beyond this stolen night, we share a cherished dream, between souls whispered that it seems. And then the song ended with, in your memory, a whispered song, a seed of hope where we belong. I just love na maybe upon firstly listening to this song, you'll find it romantic. Pero the more you try to chew on the lyrics of the song, it's giving more of a wishful thinking for a brighter future na you're hoping na yung dream mong yun, at the very least, you'll probably see it in the end. Kahit na probably hindi na kayo nag-meet or something like that. There's also this part din sa lyrics na, the first part kasi it's kinda the saddest part kasi binabanggit ng lyrics. In candlelight, as time unwinds, I find myself lost in your eyes. In midnight tolls, as darkness folds, I see your tears when we say goodbye. It's actually the part of the lyrics na when una kong napakinggan ng maigi, it sounded romantic, but then you ask yourself, when was saying goodbye ever a pleasant thing? It really wasn't, unless you're expecting for that goodbye or you have prepared yourself for that goodbye. Otherwise, goodbyes have always been a painful thing to go through or experience, may it be with the person you hate, you love, or you have issues with. Parting ways has always been difficult, sometimes, oftentimes sad. So, I like na this was the last song for the Penacony arc. I believe that is the Penacony arc end. Kasi it kinda ties in na the idea na these are new people you met, you said your goodbyes, but at the end you still wish for the good things to come for them one day. Kaya a chance to meet again, which is very, very wishful thinking na I kinda love how it felt. That's how it left with me. It also was nice. It's kind of fun kasi this song was the recurring recommendation on my listening apps after nung meeting ko with my friends. And that meeting with my friends, sorry. I will not be talking about it again, pero it was kinda heavy slightly. And sumunod din yung meron kaming nawalang relative. It's I'm a firm believer na if and only if your YouTube, Spotify, whatever listening app you have, if the app recommends you a very new song doon, I think it's intentional. I know it's probably just the algorithm doing its thing, but sometimes, from my understanding, maybe the algorithm picked up on you searching on things that are tonally related to that song at the very least. So, if you're that kind of person na biglang may nire-recommend si listening up mo na, who the hell is this artist? I never listened to this. I highly suggest you play the song, even if it might be a song na hindi ka interested. At the very least, pay attention to the song. Sabi ko nga nung starting part, this is not a song or anything you can pick up na pwede mong gamitin for references when it comes to report and stuff. This is not a book report, quote unquote. This was how I felt when I listened to the song purely. For me, I like this kind of songs because it gives me something to ground myself on. It's a very grounding feeling. And I like na fate or algorithm introduced me or reminded me of this song at the correct time then. If you like ballads, I suggest listening to, how do I say this? It's the Robin album in Honkai Star Rail. Basta Robin Honkai Star Rail. Type that down. She makes lovely song, quote unquote makes, kasi yung character niya in game is a singer, an actress, entertainer. I think that's the better word. This matters to me kasi every day I need something to ground myself in. Otherwise, I will be up in the clouds thinking, daydreaming for more often. Anyway, I hope this could be a recurring thing. Yeah, I'll do this next week again. Kasi minsan, I get off track pagka mag-what's on my mind ako. Or magre-recurrent ako ng buong linggo kasi honestly, minsan, I'm just bed-rotting on bed. Unless something significant really happened, I'll probably note it down. Pero last week kasi wala. Aside from these songs and then grieving parts. And I don't wanna talk about grief now. Maybe by the end of month, pag natapos na yung 40 days. So when I think about grief, even if hindi ako ganun ka-close masyado dun sa relative namin, I kind of very feel sad and no, I will not feel sad. So, as per usual, let's head on to the question of the week. BRB. And I'm back. Honestly, kanina ko pa pinul yung card pero ngayon ko lang babasahin. Anyway. Sino ang taong gusto mong hingan ng tawad at bakit hindi mo pa nagawa? I pulled this earlier in the video and I laughed. Well, my brain laughed at the thought. To be frank, this is an easy question to answer, but I will not mention who. I'll just say na I'm sorry for keeping things from you. I'm sorry for lying. I'm sorry for prolonging things. These are different people I'm saying sorry to. So, Hindi yan blind item. It's just for context kasi hindi ko babanggitin yung name/names. As to why hindi ko pa ginagawa, I don't have the spine to do so. Maybe I'm still prideful. Maybe I'm scared of losing more. Or maybe I have just simply moved on and just went on with life, not bothering to think about this situation anymore. It's a sorry that I will not give, cannot give, but it was a situation where I've learned an awful lot. So maybe sorry isn't the word, but thank you. Thank you for the learning experiences. Anyway, yun lang. Let's read the quote next. Hindi madali ang paghingi ng tawad, pero sana dumating ang araw na kayanin mo. It's never too late to make things right. Maybe it really is about pride. That's what's this giving. Maybe. I don't think sorry is the right term. But maybe one day I can talk about things freely without feeling guilty, immense guilt, whenever I talk about it. For now, it's not something I can still do. So I'll focus on other things and not dwell on this for the meantime. Okay, there's that for the first week of August. This is longer than before. Kasi 10 minutes lang ako nung nakaraan na linggo. But this is shorter than the older ones. So, I think that's a good thing. Next week, this coming Monday, I'll be back to normal. Doing stuff, focusing on reviewing na. Kasi, I swear to God, I'm praying. Sana lang pipick up lang ako ng documents and submit forms. Yun na lang. Ayoko nang balikan uli. That's all I ask. Anyway, I might make the song of the week, quote unquote, and questions of the week for the week, a recurring thing. Hopefully. But I might look for a term for it, or maybe there will be a time that I will be separating this content. One day, I'm just a Birb working on everything on her tablet, yapping, just yapping, so that she stays grounded. Also, I might change things again regarding the recording setup kasi naghihingalo yung tablet dito sa setup ko ngayon. So, I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, to you who is listening, thank you very much. Bye!